Hi, this is Eric from Positive Tarot Wisdom, here to deliver the general reading for air signs for the week of August 10 to August 16, 2020. Please visit Positive Tarot Wisdom on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and positivetarotwisdom.com to schedule your personal tarot consultations. So let's pull 3 cards for Libra. 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and a court card. King of Swords. Okay, so for this week, you might want to watch your sleep patterns because it'll eventually cause anxiety, and you might even carry it as a heavy burden. Be like this King of Swords. He's really focused on the truth, and he's very organized. Very good qualities. It's something that you need to consider this week. It's not going to be very healthy for you to just feeling anxious or having the difficulties of just taking everything on your own. No, I wouldn't recommend that. It's the key here is staying organized, not being afraid to ask for help, looking at both directions, all directions actually, so you can be more productive. Don't overthink it. It's just a lot of thinking that's happening in this scenario. So it's reach out, ask for help, be more human, don't be that perfectionist that you are, that you want everything equal and everyone to pitch in. No, that's not going to happen this week. Looks like it's not that I'm saying that you're on your own, but predominantly you'll be doing most of the productivity. Okay, so I didn't realize you guys couldn't see this. So here, yeah, let me just document this along the way. So it's the 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the King of Swords. Don't mind the music, I really like Sia. So let's pull cards for Gemini. Just do a few shuffles. And one more. I just like doing the readings very short in the interest of time, so it's easier for each sign to know what to expect. So this is for Gemini, Lovers reversed. Ooh, 7 of Cups reversed. And the Fool. Okay, so I was curious as to how the trend would go. A few things might go sideways this week. Lovers, if you guys have a relationship, maybe you should start communicating how you guys exactly feel. On the business aspect, yeah, it's also a good level of miscommunication that's going on, and the feeling of being overwhelmed rather. It's going to be a very challenging week as well. It's not just going to be for Libra. I'm estimating it might just even be for all the air signs altogether. Just check this out. The Lovers reversed, 7 of Cups reversed, and the Fool. The nice thing though is, again, like at the tail end of the week, take calculated risks. You will get through all of the challenges. It's just that these are plenty of choices. And overall, as a summary for all 3 cards, instead of just looking at one facet of the situation, look at all aspects of it before you make that very valuable decision. Because this week is pretty critical. I don't know what's happening, considering a lot of people may have had like a payday week last week, and now it's interesting that some of you might be investing, some of you might even be thinking of purchasing a property. Some of you might even be thinking about marriage or taking your relationship to the next step. Take calculated risks. That's okay. Take the leap, but don't just rely on your gut. Look at the data. The data does not lie. It's important that you consolidate that. Combine science with your gut. It's very important. Science and your intuition. Okay? So that's for Gemini. So feel free to comment at the comment sections if you guys feel that this resonates, or I wouldn't guarantee that every single reading that I have here would resonate with a lot of people, but just do consider that this is going to be more of a general read. So let's do Aquarius. I'll just do a few shuffles. I'm just interested to try this new method. At least it's documenting at the same time. Right, so let's pull cards from the top for Aquarius. Ooh, a Tower. Something huge is about to happen for you this week, Aquarius. Element of fire. You might want to tighten your belts and not spend too much. A lot of moments where you're thinking you have way too much money. No, that's not true. Not everybody can have a lot of money, but it can also pertain to favors. If there was a moment when you were actually giving favors, or it's the other way around, looks like this time you would be the one needing the favors. There is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. It's going to be a wonderfully hectic week. Wow. It's interesting that it's for everything's for the air signs right now. So Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, it's going to be one heck of a ride. The Tower. Six of Pentacles reversed. And the Star. I like the fact that, well, this is Aquarius. The Star represents your sign, and it's more of an illuminating week for you guys. So just be prepared, expect the unexpected, but have faith that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to happen because it's supposed to happen, and you pretty much know that something better is bound to happen for you. And it's not, and this Tower event is not something that you should consider as like life ending. No, that's not it. But it's more of ending something that's like a vicious cycle for you. And it might even be the end of this, the end of scarcity, the end of not being able to provide, because there's definitely hope at the end. Okay, so why don't we do the next sign, fire signs. Let's start with Aries. Okay, let's do 5 shuffles. Two more. And 5. I'll try to put timestamps so it's easier for everyone to see. But based on my sequence, it's going to be air, fire, water, and earth. These are for Aries. Love news. I see. Somebody, well, if you're open to for love, looks like this week is your week, Aries. Ooh, another court card. King of Pentacles. Improvement in your financials. I like that. Yes, let's do this. What's your final card? Queen of Cups. Oh, interesting. Reverse. So don't be too idealistic. Focus on work and financials this week, and don't get an imbalanced level of emotion, because it may not work out for you. I'm banking on the fact that, you know, your financials would be so much better. Follow the influence of the King of Pentacles. Be more mature. Deal with people better. Don't be like the Queen of Cups in reverse. That's can be very smothering, can be very unstable when it comes to emotions. The Knight of Cups is pretty idealistic. So if a situation seems very ideal and you go, wait, this is too good to be true, like, chances are it's too good to be true. But I like the fact that the Knight of Cups is heading this way, and he's facing towards the King of Pentacles rather. Surrounded though by this influence, the Queen of Cups, try to find out. It might even be people that's within your orbit. The Knight of Cups, the younger gentleman, the Queen of Cups, the older couple. It's interesting that the King of Pentacles is even looking at this direction. So yeah, earth element surrounded by these emotions, by water. It's interesting. Don't get drowned this week. Don't get drowned by emotions. It's going to be like a high of happy emotions versus unstable and unknown, and you go, wow, what the heck just happened type of emotions. No, don't get hung up on that. Focus on the real priorities that you have for this week, and you'll be fine. Okay, let me just type this up. So this is for Aries. It's interesting, fire element, but you have water and earth. The Knight of Cups. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, let's do Leo. Oh, I just don't like this warm weather. It's too humid. Well, it's New York City. Let's see. Let's do Leo. Don't forget to watch my daily readings, everyone. I'll just keep uploading as a general reading for everyone. So don't hesitate to drop your comments, like my videos, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Okay, let's see. Let's do a couple more. 4 and 5. Oops. Okay, perfect. 40 cards when I do these poker shuffles. Alright, for Leo, the Hierophant, setting yourself free from limitations and boundaries. Oops. A celebration ahead. That's good. Victory, success. 6 of Wands. The world, wonderful. Wow, Leo is going to have a nicer week than I expected. So, better days indeed. I mean, indeed. Riding a steed. 6 of Wands and the world. Fantastic. Okay, so Leo, looks like it's not about rebellion, but instead, I'm still going to recommend that you revisit your traditional ways. Even I know that you're on the stage that you're trying to free yourself from too many traditional things, or if you found a way to understand the system better, maybe on in your company or even with your family, well and good, that's good, you free yourself. But remember, tradition is there so you can learn from it. It's also important to consider the wisdom that's coming from your elders. I would recommend that, because everything's going to lead to something better. This is just great. You will be very successful this week. Keep doing what you're doing, but listen to your intuition, listen to the knowledge and wisdom of the people that you may be working with, or the elders in your family, and the more experienced friends that you have. And it's going to lead to a very good fulfilling week with the world. I'm happy for you. I mean, I don't have a lot of things to say, but it's about this spread. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm very happy for you. That's very good. Okay, let's do Sagittarius. I don't want to have a shuffling mishap again. Let's find out what we have for Sagittarius this week. Better days indeed for Leo. Because I think Leo had a terrible, well, all fire signs had a terrible week last week. I feel bad for fire signs last week. Okay. 2 more. Sagittarius, what do we have in store for you? Curious. Early part of the week, it'll be a successful first half. Let's find out the other two. Really? A celebration waiting for you, heading towards the right direction. You're doing something right. That's good. Yes, rest. I would agree. It's fine. Rest and relaxation after a hectic and successful week. Wow, Sagittarius, it's going to be an interesting, nice week for you. So 6 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and 4 of Swords. Victory, success in whatever endeavors you have for the week. I like the blues that are showing for clarity. Whatever unclear things that you had been dealing with last week, you will receive very, very good amount of clarity, and it's really it warrants a celebration. But don't overdo it, because obviously you need to rest your mind and your body by the tail end of the week. Just don't overdo it. You might be thinking of partying again further during the weekend, but I strongly disagree for now. You should consider your health. You should consider how you should plan for the next week, okay? That's good. Now let's do water signs. Okay. I'd like to start with Scorpio. Traditionally, I do Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Let's just do 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, so Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? The Hermit, the path to enlightenment. Taking a step back. Stress from the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I agree with the Hermit. You might want to look at things in a different perspective right now. Just calm down and take a step back. Focus on enlightenment. Okay, you know what? Looks like at the tail end of the week, you might want to try and maybe you should buy some scratch-offs or do the lottery. It's interesting that the Wheel of Fortune showed up. Something amazing is bound to happen for you this week, Mr. Scorpio or Miss Scorpio. Let me just document this. The Hermit, Knight of Swords, and Wheel of Fortune. Earth, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, that's funny. Virgo, well, the Hermit, it's important that with his sign, Virgo sign, you should look into being to be very organized, be very, you know, clear-headed. It's important that you stay that way. Be mature about how you're going to handle this week. If you want to get to this, better address whatever's going to stress you out. The Knight of Swords, it can be a person. So if we're going to look at both of these as people, listen to this guy, not this guy, not the younger guy that's very brash and he's like going to do everything hastily. Can be a female. Well, okay, I hope I didn't lose this. Well, activated. I like the fact that your tail end of the week would be wonderful. Okay, so I don't have a lot for Scorpio, but kudos. Follow this path. Identify whatever the stressors would be this week, and you'll be fine. Okay? Okay, let's do Pisces. Can't believe voice command activated in the middle of my recording. Sorry about that, folks. Let's do 5 of these, 2, 3, 5. This is for Pisces. Let's draw 3 cards for Pisces. Successful projects. Nice. 3 of Pentacles. An imbalance. Don't overdo it. Sure, successful projects, successful meetings and coordinations with people. No, don't overdo it. Temperance is a very strong warning for you, Pisces, because it will lead to a very nice ending for you this week. I like it. I really love the fact that you will have the 4 of Wands. Let's see, 3 of Pentacles, Temperance, reversed, and the 4 of Wands. So element of earth, fire, and fire. But this fire is something that you should look forward to. The key to this spread right now is, sure, you're going to get busy, you'll be successful enough and lead to this, but divine message wise, if you don't keep everything balanced, you don't check your health, you don't check your tasks that need to be done, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get here. So even on the relationship level, temper everything. Make sure that you get to address, the pain points in your relationship. Even on the financial aspects, don't overdo it. That's the theme of this spread. Don't overdo everything. Just make sure that you don't cause the imbalance in any of the aspects that you're dealing with this week, and you'll be fine. You'll be celebrating at the end of the week. A great celebration is going to be waiting for you. Okay, now let's pull 3 cards for Cancer. Okay. Then we'll do Earth after I've completed all the water signs. Let's do 5 shuffles. as I was saying, these are just really quick reads for the week, but I'll still do the daily readings that will be more detailed for everyone. So watch out, and you'll receive, I guess, the forecast for Tuesday by late in the evening tomorrow. So for Cancer, stagnation, death. Well, it is your card. The person that's excessively, well, not really difficult to deal with, but it's he's a little haughty. Page of Wands. Okay, I'm sorry, Cancer. Looks like you need to watch out for these pieces. So water, and fire, they're all reversed. A lot of low and blocked energies. Whatever you've been keeping in the back burner, you should resolve it now. You're just being stagnant, and it's unhealthy for you because it's the trend. The Nine of Cups is showing supposedly a wish card, but now that it's reversed, it's actually, it was affected by your stagnation. It was affected by your indecision. Instead of starting anew with something better, it's not helping you. So my Cancer sign friends, you need to look into whatever you haven't really decided on, whatever is it's causing you to prevent yourself from moving forward. Address it, because it's not going to be healthy for you this week. It may be work, relationship, family level, or even on the financial level. I'm just seeing that there's just people involved that you just don't want to deal with. But hey, look, you need to deal with them at the soonest possible time, because you don't resolve it, every aspect of your life will be affected. I wouldn't recommend just backing out and just keeping it in the back burner. It's not healthy. Let me just write this down. Death reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. Just wait for the transcript, folks. You'll see it at the bottom part of the video, so it's at least you get to see the traditional meanings per card, and it'll make as a good reminder for everyone as to the logic behind the spreads that I've done. These 3 card spreads. Okay, Page of Wands reversed. Curious that this young man might be someone you might want to watch out for. He's I'm not saying that he's complete trouble, but skills wise, the inexperience might be to your disadvantage. Okay, let's do earth signs this time. Capricorn. Let's do my sign first. Let's do 2 more. 4, 5. Okay, for Capricorn, let's see what's in store for my sign. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune reversed. The end of a negative cycle, so I wouldn't bet on the lottery this week. Don't be too lavish. Don't spend too much. Don't buy too many things from Amazon, because you might end up just returning them. Lovers reversed. So, my fellow Capricorns. So this is fire, and earth. Don't spend too much this week, and don't spend too much time this week dwelling on your past. And if you had difficulties with your relationships, if you have a relationship, or if you have a relationship that you're dealing with the previous week that's not so easy, considering they might be difficult people. I would suggest that you use your diplomacy skills and just be that very strong diplomat that you are. It's not going to be an easy week for all of us Capricorns. We can turn this around. A lot of low and block energy, but it's not something to be afraid of. It's something to watch out for. Heighten your senses and watch out for weird twists of fate this week. I would keep a close watch on your finances. You might want to change your password, online passwords for your banking accounts. You might want to change your social media passwords as well. Now is a very good week to do so. I mean, I honestly just changed mine last night. Actually early this morning. Coincidentally, it's something that you might need to do right now. I have a feeling that your activities are being watched. I don't want to make you feel paranoid, but it's good to be safe. It's good to be cautious. Okay? I guess that's the only message I can give for you right now, my fellow Capricorns. Let's do... You know what? I wasn't able to type this out. So it's Wheel of Fortune reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Lovers. Okay, let's do Virgo real quick. Let's do 5 shuffles. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Since this is a different methodology, I might do separate signs again next week so it's easier for everyone to watch, but I'm just interested to find out how everyone's going to react with this one-time, big-time thing for all signs. Virgo, good start. Ace of Swords. Whatever projects you have, it'll be successful. Just make sure that your plans will be implemented properly. Stressful indeed because you were successful in implementing them, but watch out for those things that might fall through the cracks. Or if this is a person, if this represents a person in your life, not that you should avoid him or her, but instead you need to either learn how to sidestep or learn how to deal with him or her, okay? Slow but steady. Don't get impatient. Don't just feel like, okay, the fruits of your labor are not manifesting fast enough. Be patient. It's fine. The 7 of Pentacles represents that, yes, money is coming. Definitely money is coming for you, or whatever you're wishing for is coming. It's just that you need to be more patient, okay? Virgo, you're very good with numbers. I mean, even one of my brothers is a Virgo. He's really good at accounting, but you know, at the same time, the impatience would be there. Don't act with so much haste this week, okay? Wonderful, Virgo. Okay. Right. Let's do 5 shuffles for Taurus. Don't forget to hit subscribe, folks, if you haven't subscribed yet. I'd appreciate it. Or like my page at Facebook, Positive Chat Wisdom. Or if you want free readings, you can go to Sugar Free Divinations. Oops. I'm a little stubborn right now. Okay. 4. My simple but friendly friends, Taurus. What do you have in store for you this week? 2. Top deck. Let's find out. Restraint, limitations. You can work on this. You're overthinking it. Whatever it is that you need to finalize, and just get over it and get on with it, and you'll finish strong. That's easy. See, that's what I expected. Air sign again, justice. You got this covered, Taurus. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, everything's going to reach its equilibrium this week. And if it's work related, justice will prevail. You will prevail. And it's interesting that justice showed up in the middle. That would be your divine message. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to balance out real well this week. Don't get stuck in this situation. It's your choice. See, amazing. It's the sun. Yeah, everything would be very good for you this week, Taurus. So I know my friend might be listening at the same time. Well, my Taurus friends, you guys will have a wonderful week. I'm absolutely certain. But you have to free yourself from your own mental prison. Let me just document this. Is 8 of Swords, Justice, and the Sun. Okay, I honestly wasn't expecting two major arcana again for Taurus. It's just like my live reading yesterday, rather Friday. It's interesting that two major arcana showed up for my friend. You have the skills, you have the talent, you have the ability, but you need to work on your diplomacy. Listen first. Listen to whoever you're dealing with. I think that's one of your Achilles heels. You want to be heard, but remember the fact that you want other people to be heard as well. You need to listen to them. So that's key for this week. Be a very strong listener and not just the one asking to be listened to. Okay? So work on it so we can reach the sun level. Okay. So everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I appreciate all of you, and this was an interesting format for my video. I'll think about doing this. Otherwise, I'm going to separate each astrological sign, just like what I did last week. So again, positivetarotwisdom.com, #positivetarotwisdom. Thank you for watching. Take care.